Welcome to Frale Tide's Bridgeway. This is a short kinetic visual novel where you join a nameless passenger as they take a carriage ride into the city. Yeah, that's about all I know, so let's start a new game. Nobody important. Really, I'm not. They tell us that every day since we're children, only when we are working together as a collective do the people at the Bridgestone houses have any importance at all. I've proven myself to be more of a hassle than I'm worth there. The stone house where 3 generations of my family and many others have grown up and survived. We have always worked hard and made almost a decent living in a dangerous land. It's always been that way, I thought always would be, till a year ago. Although the dust is angry today. But dust definitely makes me angry, especially with my fucking hay fever. Fuck that shit, especially during spring. You're alright, child. In a safe carriage, though, nothing can hurt us. Not even the monsters. Mother doesn't say anything, but I see her hold the child closer to her, shushing them in her arms. I try not to look at the carriage window. Instead, I look at the oil lantern pushed behind the driver's seat, watching its dying light. Up on the Bridgeway, we are so high above the ground. Dangerous home we call dust. At the stone house, we practically lived in the inhabitable home, save for a thick stone wall keeping us protected. If I still glance at the window, I can see a view I've never seen before today. The dust and all its cliffs and crags far below my feet. Where people from the city feel safe and don't have to constantly aware of the dangers outside our walls, the safety of our lights. Sir, the lantern's running short. With a word, the carriage driver places the reins of the carriage down, quietly reaches down for a bottle of oil, refilling the oil lantern. Not very bright, Mother. Is there anything bigger, sir? Surely that's not for anything but lighting our shoes. Looks at the pair almost curiously, but turns about and sits back on his seat, grabbing the reins. Mother clears her throat, moving around her seat, clearly annoyed. Moving too much. She's making too much noise. That could get us all in dangerous situations at the stone house at the wrong time. Be still, be silent. Stay in the light, no matter how dim or wavering. Stay in the light. Father told me not to judge too harshly the people from the city. That they'd be loud and fidgety, everything we taught against to survive. I'd have to learn about to live in a different world, different laws in life. In the city, it's not about surviving, but living, thriving. The community I can find myself among, or will I drown in the lavish life that they're so privileged to live? But I'm not to judge harshly. I haven't had enough to understand yet. All I can hope is that they tolerate me. They are in a sense saving me, aren't they? I'm sick. At the stone houses, they can't treat it because it's caused by the dust. Treatment we can afford, but it won't be affected so close to the cause. I hold the treatment box on my lap, holding the side so it doesn't shake. Once I'm to enter the town, I'm to take the treatment and find the household that's taking me on as a housekeeper. I have no choice, as I've been told the sickness that's getting worse. I only have a few weeks before it's taken over. I grip the box tighter. Don't think I can go back to my home anymore. Lean back in the seat and sigh softly. What is it, Mother? Not sure, child. Is it? Creature's pulling the carriage and whine loudly, so we hear the crack of the whip. The carriage seems to be going faster. The oil swishes around in the lantern, causing the lantern to flicker a bit. Charles pointing out the window now, nearly sticking his head out against my better judgment. Look out the window to see the dust. On the winding pathway the carriage runs, a tall silhouetted tower stands between us and the city. casting light as we travelled toward it, but as light was slowly flashing on and off, danger was near. An eerie but familiar roar makes the mother shriek, the child cry. A loud crash makes the carriage shake. Driver braces himself against the wall, and I'm tossed against the wall of the carriage window. Keep my breath slow and deep, I look out into the sky. Large scaly wings hover above us, just behind the protective cloth veil light by more dim lanterns. I was used to land monsters from the dust. I've never seen a flying one so close in the sky before. My heart is thumping wildly in my throat as I realize I'm starting to panic. The box. Throwing it out of the carriage window. I hear a wooden crack under the carriage wheels behind me as I whip my head around to see if my journey was fruitless. All goes dark. A blackout. Bridge's perpetual darkness. Lantern full of oil and lit provide no solace. The natural light survives any blackout. No protection is left for us without the light. Child is wailing, mother sobbing uncontrollably. She tries to hide the screaming child in layers of cloth. Driver of the carriage is sitting eerily still. There's deep rumbling underneath the bridge. Monsters are swarming, climbing up. I've seen it before. Scaly monsters lands with a deafening crash of cloth and glass. As it lands on one of the creatures that pulled the carriage, cries out. Can't breathe. Can't see anything but its large, glowing yellow eye, taking out the majority of the carriage window. Really? It's okay. I lost the treatment, and I have a few weeks left anyway. Like I said, I'm nobody important. Well, that was an abrupt end. I wish I could have got to know got to know it a little bit better, but I only just noticed the bottom right there. It does say unfinished demos, so yeah, I would definitely like to see more see this expanded upon, because definitely got something there. Yes. Definitely a world that can be built upon, and yeah, I'd definitely like to hear about more of these creatures from the dust and everything. It's a very, very promising story and premise. So yeah, I'd definitely like to see more of this if the dev ever wants to continue it. But yeah, I guess that was it. Very short, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to check it out, as always, the link is in the description below, and with that, we'll be moving on to the next game. Welcome to The Last Horseman. This is a short horror game inspired by SCP-29. From what I understand of what this SCP is, I just kind of quickly looked it up on the wiki. It's basically a space-time anomaly. A space-time anomaly, there we go, existing within a limestone cave. Which sounds interesting. Anyway, that's about all I know, so let's go into the no trespassing area. January 27, 1995. I would have been 1 year old. Foundation site intercepted an emergency broadcast from a nearby cave system detailing a containment breach and loss of communication with other sites. Unique encryption key used to authenticate the transmission matched the receiving site's key. Mobile task force was dispatched to investigate the source. Okay, I need to report this to HQ. There should be a stronger radio in the shack. Okay, I guess we just got out of the cave. It's only one piece. Knowing these SCP type things, they don't, especially the more dangerous ones, they don't like to leave any witnesses. Seriously, why do we have to do this at night? Why can't it be during the day? Command, this is Radio 4, over. Go ahead, Radio 4. Rider 4, over. Message priority 1. Traversing the cave leads to a replica of Earth. With the exception that all life forms are seemingly dead. Potential XK class scenario. Confirm potential XK class anomaly. As affirmative command. Copy that. Stand by for additional MTF to set up. Say again, command? Yeah, check out what's happening. Yep, looks like we've lost contact with them, which is not good. Also, why is the door knocked in? Doesn't seem good. Okay, mission briefing. 29th of January. Site 81 intercepted an emergency radio broadcast with containment breach originating from a cave in a nearby mountainous region. Transmission uses Site 81's encryption key. MTF 13 Pale Horseman. An attached scientist was dispatched to investigate. Notes, as of 10:43 p.m., MTF has set up a camp near the cave entrance. Preliminary scans showing nothing out of the ordinary. Radio transmission is still ongoing. Proceed with entry. Well, it's not ongoing anymore. Can I just straight leave? Can't walk to the facility, it's too far. No, but I want to try though. No, of course they're giving me an invisible wall. Oh, I can just straight leave? Sure, why not? Oh, I thought that was like literally going to end the game, not bring us to a new area.
From the foundation of your national government. One or more of our sites is experiencing a communication breakdown, likely due to a containment breach of unknown magnitude. All citizens are required to stay in their homes or seek shelter until the warning is lifted. This message will broadcast from January 29th, 11:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1995 until...
Don't mind me, I was just listening to the broadcast. Totally wasn't snooping or anything. I could literally go into this person's home. I'm sure you're just snoozing.
This is an automated emergency broadcast from the Foundation and your national government.
Yeah, it's totally it. Ooh, pizza. Oh, you've left out an entire pizza? Can I at least take a slice? My hungry ass should not be playing this game. Oh, you're just sleeping at your computer. Man, this is definitely a 90s computer, that's for sure. Okay, that's kind of weird that they got an empty room there. I think they would have at least something in there. Man, that is unfortunate. That is real unfortunate. I was literally thinking it would be so funny if they put somebody on like the shitter or something. They fall. See, I was not that great either. Oh, rip to that guy. I mean, he could at least fall asleep fully on the bed and not cracked over the corner. That seems unfortunate. Seem to be driving at the wrong time. Yeah, it makes me think that maybe we come back, or we didn't fully come back from the other, Earth, which had all the people die, or otherwise we might have brought it back and now killed our Earth, which would be very unfortunate. Okay, I can go into this house. Of course, there's a crucifix and a picture of Jesus. Do you really need 2 crucifixes in one room?
Communication breakdown likely due to a containment breach of unknown magnitude.
Like, how many crosses do you need in one house?
Until the warning is lifted. This message will broadcast from...
Oh, I can turn it off. Oh, I can go into this house too. Right, I'm just going to turn this TV off for you.
This is an automated
Okay, what can I snoop around here? Not a whole lot. Oh, I can... Oh, man, that would have been so useful to know that I could turn on the lights. God, it's so much more better. And less spooky. Okay, I think I'm done with this area, so I guess I'll leave. I don't know where you're going to take me to next. Oh, okay, taking me here. Okay, cool. Hey, how's it going? Sleeping on a job, I see. Okay, we just opened at the gate, so I'll just help myself in. Because why not? Oh, I can leave in that car for whatever reason. Just gonna take a quick peek around first. Automatic doors, at least they still work.
Until the warning is lifted. This message will broadcast on January 29, 11:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1995 until...
What do the elevators still work? Oh, they do. Awesome. Okay, which floor am I going to? Okay, we're good. Well, things don't sound so good up here. Oh, hey, it's Peanut. Nice. So famous there to go his own portrait. Blocked by some link. Okay, don't go in that way then. God, it's so fucking dark. No, that's impossible. Okay, I guess I'm not going that way. Oh, there's a door here though. But it's locked, of course it is. Oh, I can go into the toilets. Who is the toilet SCP in here? Oh, I don't think he is. Oh, we're up to this guy. This is not a urinal. Oh, and I see a pair of boots there. That means somebody's fallen asleep on the shitter. Okay, there wasn't much else to see, so guess we'll leave. I need to change the broadcast, okay. I'll change it here, maybe. Okay, there we go, it should work now. Okay, I may have potentially soft locked myself, because of course I somehow managed to do that. Because it looks like there was something I was meant to do up here, but I kind of left without doing so, and then I could get back up again. So, where is it? I swear I tried this door. Ah, no, that's impossible. Yeah, when I walked in it said that, and I tried pressing E, but... okay, whatever. I'm here now. So that's what he meant. So, yeah, they got... It's all the sites. You start the broadcast before some other site from another cave here, so... Terminal should be around here somewhere. Okay, so yeah, this was what we were meant to do. Change broadcast, sure. It's done. Need to make sure nobody can come across. A couple pounds of C4 should do the job. Okay, we're going boom. Should be an armory on level 5. Okay, level 5 it is. Well, that's not good. Anyway, sorry, gotta get around your body. Or not. I guess not. Oh, level 5. Okay, I thought level 5 would be up, not down. Okay, let's have a look-see. What have they got? Take the armory key? Oh, sure, why not? Not like they're going to use it at any point. Not anymore, at least. Locked, of course. Of course, that is also locked. I think this is, yep, the armory. Just a couple of C4s. Okay, hell yeah. Oh good, I don't have to go all the way back again. Okay, well let's blow this place to smithereens. Somehow I've already placed all of it. Oh no, I have placed it, it's just telling me where I can put them. But that's all of them. Oh, I didn't realise I was... I couldn't see anything. I thought I was still stuck in a loading screen. Pull it up. Fuck yes. Oh, and that's it. No, that was fun. Wish it had been a bit more like spooky, but... So I was half expecting at least one jump scare, but... Oh well, to each in their own. It was still a fun little game. I did get lost a couple of times, but that was on me. And may or may not have soft-locked myself, but yeah, overall, still a fun game. Special thanks to my cat, so that's cute. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys want to check it out for yourself, as always, the link will be down in the description below, and yeah, that will be moving on to the next game. Welcome to Turn Out the Lights, where you've been at for a while, and now it's time to come home. So we'll start a new game. You are an explorer. At least that's what they told you when they shipped you out. After they replaced your name with a number, one that didn't seem to correspond to anything, yet its digits still seemed to reflect the magnitude of the program, the company, the universe. Of course you couldn't say no, even if it bothered you. The company was the only family you'd ever known. A kind of, whatever that word is, for the extensions of its bureaucracy. This was the kind of thing you knew you couldn't overrule. Besides, there was a ceremony. You left yourself behind and became part of the company. One of its near-infinite limbs put you there to mine the void. You are these string of numbers. Time to wake up. An alarm. You open your eyes to a familiar ceiling, familiar sheets. Lights turn on automatically as the mainframe detects you rising out of the natural rhythms of sleep. Elsewhere in your cabin, coffee begins brewing. Water here clacks and clanks as it readies itself for your shower and shave. Noise shuts itself off. Oh, was not expecting voice acting. Morning, Red, you say. Get a good night's sleep? Kind doesn't come in boxes anymore, do they? There's a soft chime. The water's ready. The shower, you think about all the stuff you've done here. Out at the edge of the known universe, all that you have left to do. Red, how long have I been here? Think about the decision you made those years ago, how excited you were to make it. The company was sending you and a class of your peers out among the stars. You were the best, the hardest. Most daring, chosen as much for your hardiness and skills as your psychological stability. Oh, good thing I'm not, because my mind has different ideas today. Now you realize they only cared about how good you were at being alone. Well, that I can do. There were 65 of you. You were a couple of them because you'd been in some of the same trainings, lessons given in the old survival skills, the same ones the explorers that finally conquered the Arctic used. Turns out that cold isn't all that different from bone-deep chill of outer space. Then, as a graduation, you were then loaded into a ship and shot off into the void. It wasn't a ceremony, really. The company gave you a plaque, which you couldn't bring because of the ship's weight requirements, and a commendation saying that you were the latest link in the chain of humans who braved and then tamed the wilderness. Also put a few $1,000s in an account they opened in your name, which they assured you would be capably managed and which would grow according to the law of the compound interest. Because, as they reminded you, you were going so far that time itself would pass faster on Earth than it would for you, out there in the stars. Thought you knew what you were getting into, that you, a young person without a family, could bear to lead the Earth for good, and know that nobody would remember you. Passed a plaque on the company's wall. Didn't think it would be forever. It wasn't. The descendants of the men who'd shot you into space had sent a message through Red. Ruby, you correct yourself. Ruby is the software's name, and said it was time to come in from the cold. The chime then sounds off. The water shuts off. As you sip your coffee, Red reminds you of the items you have left on your checklist you have to do. Shut down the mining robots, scrap the rover for parts, and power down the main solar generator. You have enough in the batteries to last you 2 days. Last you or anyone else will spend on Taurus 9. Okay, let's shut down the mining robots. These were what you... Try that again. These were what you brought with you instead of the plaques. A fleet of 6 small enough to fit into a one-man shuttle, which acted as one even though they always seemed to have distinct personalities. Lately they've been roving along the bottom of the canyon, about a mile apart, looking for any useful minerals. They hadn't found much, which is part of the reason the company was bringing you home. Finish your coffee, walk to the wardrobe, and put on your suit. Suit is a funny thing. It's light, body contoured, and feels breathable somehow. It's a marvel of engineering, proof that with the right tools, any environment can sustain life. Out in front of the cabin you built from the pieces of your ship. Get on your bicycle. Always found it a little astonishing that some of the oldest technology humans came up with can exist alongside something as complicated as your suit. The company's thinking, on the other hand, was that bicycles were efficient, rugged, easy to fix, powered by a person. This obviates the need to carry extra fuel. It has a solar pedal assist, which you make liberal use of to get to the canyon. Red tags along in its little mechanical dog body. That is so cute to imagine. Riding across the blasted landscape, craggy and rough, the kind of place that's been created by the harshness of the void. Unfiltered solar radiation has left it devoid of life, and it has been pelted and poked by smaller debris that flies by. Sometimes on these rides, you listen to music, really the stuff you brought with you. Today, you're listening to classical music. Its expressiveness is always soothing. Yeah, it is. It's honestly really pretty. And I have to say, I really love this kind of like retro pixel black and white art. It feels very fitting. Yes, you reply. It's always nice here, because there's no atmosphere. Thank you for noticing, Red. Remind me of someone I knew once, you say. She had red hair, and I miss her. It's your personality. Oh, of course you do. Of course you do, you say again to the little dog. Everyone does. You're real to me. At the canyon you can see the robots swarming, bee-like and determined. Found a deposit of something, maybe even a vein. Didn't matter now. You ought to come down. One by one you call the robots over, given them names, and now you recite them. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, Spooky, Spunky, Clyde. Very fitting. Message from the company said the Starnox program, one that had sent you all this way, was being shuttered because it had lacked usable developments. It is to say that it wasn't ultimately profitable. In the eyes of the company, you all had failed. But the terms were always a little unclear. Goal was to make the company money in a handful of ways. One group of Starnauts was tasked with finding and terraforming new planets for the company to exploit. Another was given the task of finding intelligent life to communicate and trade with. Third was sent to figure out which asteroid belts might be lucrative to mine. You are part of the third group. Asteroid belt Tarsus had been deemed promising because a probe had detected rare ores. What the probe couldn't do was find and mine them. Move from asteroid to asteroid. Name you given it suggests Taurus 9. Is your nut stop and haven't found much. Not nearly enough to appease the company, in any case. But you haven't heard much from them. Red's been sending regular reports of your progress, but that communication mostly goes one way. Data is expensive at the arse end of space. Why do we have to be at the arse end? I mean, at least we're not coming out of the arse, that would be. That's not a journey I want to take. Okay, on to the second chapter. Wake up. Red's dog body sits in the corner, fully charged, ready for the day. Yay, coffee. Generator or the rover? Let's go with the rover. Put the rover out the parts of your ship, same as the cabin. Design was intentional. Company named them Modular Space Transporter Systems, but you just called them turtles. Cute name. Carry your home on your back. Finish your coffee and put on your suit, then call the rover and step outside. Dog gets up and follows you. See the rover travelling over blasted crags and outcroppings. Tarsus 9 was a wasteland, unlivable rock tumbling through the void. Rover pulls up in front of you, dog-like, and for a brief moment you think about how many times you've done this before. You don't reply. You've already powered down the rover and begun removing its wheels. Something's wrong, you notice. The battery compartment is damaged and bulging. It might have been scrapped, but sometime during its travels. That's the last thing you notice before it explodes. Oops. Red is resting on your chest. You notice distantly. It's as though your body belongs to someone else. Something just blew up in my face, so it's kind of hard for me to do so, you know. On to the next day, I guess. Outside, but you're awake now. Red, you there? How long was I out? You ache. It's hard to focus your eyes, and your ears are ringing. Red produces a bark, which you hear through your helmet. Yeah, no shit. How much time do we have left? Yeah, Red, how long? Can I make it? A pause. You start disassembling your cabin. You think back to the last time you saw her. The woman with the weird hair. Your mother. Never really knew her. Last time you saw her, you said goodbye and someone pulled you out of the room. Told you she died a little after you left. You were young enough that the memory is getting hazy. It's hard to remember past her. What happened before? After was easy. Grew up in a home, and when you turned 18, joined the company. That was where they drew from anyway. All the Starnauts you heard, recruited from group homes across the country. How much time? The shuttle is half rebuilt, but your suit is starting to give way. The display is glitching. The speakers don't seem to work right. A splitting headache, but keep working. I think waiting for you at home, not really. But dying on a desolate rock in space doesn't feel right either. But now the shuttle is mostly complete. Don't reply. Dog waits nearby. What are my odds, Red? That's not a lot, but at least it's not 0%. Okay, you think. Last two things you need are solar sail and cross wheels, generator and the rover. Can attempt to take off without either of them. It makes the chances of your survival drop dramatically. On the other hand, you might die trying to get them. Do you, or do you just take off? Well, I say fuck the rover, because it kind of fucked me over, exploding in my face and everything, so I will try the generator. Solar sail is huge and light, and while it's easy to roll up, it's still on the mountain. Again, it will be difficult. Red, you ask, can I do this? I mean, it's not really a no, so you decide to go for it. Come out of your Fuji with the sail in your hands. Feels like nothing almost, but it's the thing you need to get. You need to get home. Almost there, just a little bit more. Find all the items you need, and you manage to stake it back to your ship with them. It's time to go. Hey, nice. Chances of survival is 75%. Holy shit, okay, I'm glad I went for that then. The mining bots and the solar sail, but you don't have the rover. Just so you feel like you'll be fine. Hit the launch button and you take off. There are signs somewhere in the distance. Red is waiting for you. Close your eyes. Wake to the blink of a control panel. Engines off. Drifting. Maybe off course. It's hard to tell what's happening. Red, where are we? What's happening? There's no reply. Check the instrument panels. Got the mining box and the generator, but your body gave up before you could reach your ship. The accident was more dangerous than Red told you. Damn. Okay, well, let's try again, I guess. Okay, let's see what happens if I choose to take the rover with me. Who's sits fully assembled nearby. Last place you saw it. So assembled it hurts to look at, because now you have to take it apart. The history is hard, but you have a simple choice, because there's no third option. Assemble the rover or don't. The odds aren't in your favour. Well, disassemble it. Full listen, you can see it again. Main body of the rover is in front of you, wheels attached. How much time do I have, Red? Gauge ticks down. Stars feel nearer than ever. They're so beautiful behind a sky with no atmosphere. And it ends right there anyway. Okay, well, seeing as neither of those worked, let's see what happens if we just simply take off. I had to just risk it. Take it off. Is there a large chance? Yes or no? Yes. Hit the launch button and you take off. Our sign is somewhere in the distance, and Red is waiting for you. Close your eyes. Wake to the blink of a control panel. Engine is off, you're drifting. Maybe of course it's hard to tell what's happening. Red, where are we? What's happening? And it's still the same as the last. You didn't get the sail and you run out of power. Mining box has some charge left in them, but it's not nearly enough for the journey home. You're alone now. This time, for good. Okay, didn't really end well, did it? Okay, but I think I'll end it. I'm assuming it'll probably end differently if we decide to go with the generator instead of the rover, but I want you guys to experience that yourselves. Because this was still a very interesting little game, and it definitely deserves the support from you guys. Yeah, overall, very interesting game, and yeah, hopefully not all hope is lost, and maybe there is a good ending. But again, you guys can find out for yourselves. As always, the link will be down in the description below, and with that, we'll be moving on to the next game. Welcome to Lightrock, a demo for an upcoming mystery visual novel. That's about all I know, so we'll start a new game. Okay, just content warnings, containing swearing, mention of drug, alcohol, and death. And usual stuff, so we'll continue. The 6 of us. It's had been for as long as I can remember. Since Roxy moved here when we were in 3rd grade, we've all been attached to the hip. No big fights, no jealousy, just us being us. I think that in over 20 years of friendship we might have grown apart. In some ways, we have. Oddly enough, I feel like all the ways we became distant actually brought us closer together. Close enough that on this foggy Monday morning, my phone is blowing up with messages from our group chat, reminding me that my birthday is this Friday, and Cherry, that's her on the right, needs the keys to my apartment. They know me well enough to know that I really do things for myself. So this year, they decided to force me to celebrate my birthday. By doing something other than treating myself to a coffee. With extra whipped cream. I cannot speak today. I should check my phone. Hey, Monday. Well, terrible things always have to happen on a Monday, don't they? Great, they already got started. So it's Happy Monday. I hope you're ready for Friday. I'm me again. What's Friday? Cherry's probably mad as hell right now. Well, my friends, I do. Maybe this party won't be so bad. Bitch, you better be joking. Right, it's clearly about to cuss me out. I mean, sure he did. Need to start my day. I can get this emoji. Any grey was too quiet. Trying to get ready for all these meetings, I guess. Here to take a shower, brush my teeth, and wash my face. I don't know why we can't just wash our face while we're taking a shower, but I guess we'll wash our face first. Cleanser, toner, moisturizer, and sunscreen. Even if I'm not going to be outside. Okay, then we're going to just immediately wash it off. Nice hot shower is a great way to get ready. Do they have coffee scented body wash? Yes, they probably do. Now, brush my teeth. Should really get an electric toothbrush. I'm not ready for this day. I don't understand meetings that happen early in the morning. Especially on a Monday. Like, who the fuck gets up super early and is like, oh, I really want to talk to people who are half awake about something that's probably consequential. Just email me. Especially if you're not gonna have food. Or coffee. I mean, good coffee. Not the canal water they try to pass off as coffee. I have the money to buy better. They just won't. Instead, we get to suffer drinking something that tastes vaguely like margarine. Gross. I hope there's at least a good parking spot available. I should have stopped by being good, because today is going to be rough. I got this. Just need to make it 5 PM. That's it. Just send emails, do some training, take a lunch break, gather reports, and schedule meetings. Okay, let's send some emails. Not that they're gonna read them anyway. How many times am I gonna type per my last email today? Okay, let's schedule some meetings. Definitely gotta spread these out. This meeting can be moved to 3 PM, to be honest. Now we can take a lunch break. Need to stop eating at my desk. Brenda comes and asks me a question while I'm shoving sushi in my mouth one more time. Okay, now we gather some reports. That Excel class I found on Groupon really did pay off. Also kinda looks like a Pac-Man eating something. That pie chart. And it was more affordable than taking class at Lightrock Junior Community College. Yeah, and finally do some training. I already know all this stuff. I also just use training as a way to take a break and check my phone. Which I instantly regret. They're still talking about this party. 5 o'clock finally. Time to go home and pass out. So damn tired. And on to Tuesday. Same shit, different day. At least I'm not gonna get harassed about this party again. Spoke too soon. Okay, let's take a shower. Coffee scented body wash really was a good idea. Imagine if I just quit my job to make body wash. Or to craft anything. Crew would probably have a heart attack. Okay. Brush my teeth. Would an electric toothbrush make this go faster? I mean, I get these for free from the dentist. No point in me spending money. Even if I had plenty of it saved up. And finally, wash my face. Cleanser, toner, moisturizer, and sunscreen. I don't repeat this to myself, I don't feel like I did it right. Here we go again. Going by being good today. Like my lesson yesterday. Hey, Roxy. Dios meow. Dios mio. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't speak any other language other than English. And even then, I don't speak it properly. I love you, but like hell. You been sleeping okay? Yeah, we're looking a little blue and grey today. Not at the fuck all. These meetings and emails and reports have been giving me nightmares. I bet. But at least you have Friday afternoon off. Oh, right. You don't care for, stuff like this. But we just want you to take some time off time out of life to, I don't know, celebrate you. But with us. You mean well, and I'll try to look forward to it. Yay, and I'll try to bring my excitement down a bit. Much appreciated. Here's your coffee, boo. Go easy on yourself today. Thanks, Roxy. Roxy was right. I do need to take it easy on myself. Let's make it to 5 o'clock. Yesterday I was dreading Friday. Now I can't wait for it to get here. Oh, Wednesday already. Yeah, it's flying by. I do not want to talk today. That's me every day. Texted Roxy earlier to let her know I'm on my way. Said she had my drink ready at the drive-thru. Picked her best friend that manages your favourite coffee shop. Absolutely loves her job and she gets pretty decent pay. She's looking to switching careers, honestly. I couldn't work at a coffee shop though. I'd drink away my paycheck. 5 o'clock. Please get here soon. A little while later. Done. And immediately on to Thursday. Man, wish days would go by this quickly when you're working. I overslept, so I need to get ready for work quickly. Okay, just immediately get ready for work, take a shower, wash my face, brush my teeth, find some clothes, and done. I'm just gonna be on autopilot today, because honestly, I'm too tired to care enough to try. Honestly, same, I feel that. Something different. Hey, chair. Hey, Brooke. Are you okay? You guys kind of look like twins on it. Are you guys twins? I don't know. Yeah, no, not really. You want to talk about it? I'm just inching closer to 40. I feel like I've done nothing with my life. What do you mean? When does work? Don't really go out anyway, except for one of y'all's houses. Who knows when the last time I went on a date was? Like, yeah, I look at you and I think how fucking awesome your life must be. How free-spirited you are. How you just live life. I appreciate you saying that, but grass is always greener where you water it. Look at how you have it all together. I swear my life is like a house of cards in a windstorm. I feel like my shit isn't as together as it could be. I'm trying to change that. I promise I am. Oh, really? Yeah, I started seeing there's a naturalist doctor. Gave me some medicine that will be helping me with my mental health. It's weed, isn't it? Always weed. Are you gonna share? No, it's not weed, but it has been helping me at work. I'm telling you, this shit works. But you know, if I ever had some space spinach, I'd definitely share. Might need it more than me. Shut up. Seriously, if you need anything from me, let me know. Can I have your life for a day? I don't know if I can have yours too. But you need to go to bed first so we can celebrate you tomorrow. You're right, here's a spare key. Did you need anything else? Nah, I got a decoration and stuff in the car. Decorations? Oh, fine. See you tomorrow. Love you, chair. Love you too, Brooke. Maybe tomorrow will be good for me. Maybe things will be different. We'll see. You will see indeed, because now it is Friday. Just want to go home. Sit on the couch, catch up on Cringerton with a nice tall bottle of wine. What a name for a fucking TV show. With some of the shit that they come out nowadays, yeah, I'm not surprised. If I'm trying to change my life, I could do what I've always done. Get weird messages on my phone. Who the fuck is messaging me? Maybe they're right. Maybe I do need this party. Not that I've done like hanging out with them, or I just like hanging out alone more. Whatever, I'll be fine. Over 100 happy birthday messages on a friend, Lee. Good grief. What's really bugging me though is that I didn't get my midnight text from Cherry. It's our tradition way back when we first got cell phones to take each other right at midnight on our birthdays. I didn't get a text last night. Probably out doing cool shit while I'm thinking about work. Yeah, definitely need to do something different. Because who else would work on their birthday? Granted, it's only a half day, but still. Gotta treat myself better. Even my boss looked at me sideways when I asked for only a half day. Like I don't have a million PTO hours saved up. At this point, I could probably take 6 consecutive months off and still have some hours left. I wouldn't do that. Not this version of me. Can't even must have given myself a full day off. Skilled out on coffee earlier because I didn't think I needed it. But holy shit, that was a mistake. Especially since the party is happening tonight. Should I... Sure, why not? Nothing wrong with getting a little pick-me-up. Yeah, definitely going to be good. Why shouldn't I? Hey, welcome to Being Good. What can I brew for you today? Hi, can I get a white chocolate mocha with a single shot of espresso and oat milk, extra whipped cream? I don't recognize that order. You're Roxy's friend, right? Yeah, that's me. Cool beans. It's been a while since I've seen you here. Gotta tell them I've been busy complaining about the messed up order from last week, or just don't say anything. Sure, let's just say we've been busy. Yeah, just been super busy with work lately. Well, we're glad to have you back. Your total is $8.25. Here you go. Here's your drink. Have a being good day. Time to party, I guess. Finally home. Surprise. Oh, good to see Cherry's here. I kinda got worried. I was like, uh-oh. Is she gonna be the one that goes missing and potentially gets murdered? Wait. What's going on? Why are you crying? I just can't believe. Can't believe what? That you all would do this for me. Of course we would. Plus, I didn't get my midnight text from you. I was low-key worried. Oh shit, I can't believe I forgot. I fell asleep in the middle of planning everything. I'm sorry. Hey, you're good. I'm just glad you're okay. The real question here is, how are you? You're so fucking burnt out with work. I haven't been finding ways to mitigate that. Maybe you just need something new. Maybe you just... take some of those billions you have in the savings and go buy yourself a new car or a house or something. Facts. You wouldn't need a down payment, just get it outright. Nah, living comfortably here. Rent hasn't gone up yet, thankfully. Now I'm super close to being good, and I can get to work in like 12 minutes. New car does sound tempting, maybe. Can't believe you base your residential location around a coffee shop. If I had that money... Sure you can't be jealous, right? Of me. Have I looked in a mirror lately? Stunning, have a fantastic wardrobe, and have people fawning all over them. Not to mention they don't have to pay rent because other people do it for them. I wish that could be my life. I wasn't raised that way. Dad raised me to work first and party later. Make sure my bills are taken care of before I go splurging. Problem is, later never comes. I'm always working. Bills are always paid on time, but by the time I'm ready to have some fun, it's time for work again. I'm not so sure I believe that hard work pays off, but it's so embedded in everything I do and everything I think. It's hard to even conceive of the idea of letting loose. It doesn't matter. Thank you so much for this, Cherry. Of course, you deserve more, but this is what you're getting for now. Whatever, it's perfect. Alright everybody, Brooklyn's party has just gotten started, so let's head to the dining room. So weird having people sing at me, especially happy birthday. Yeah, do it. Having those moments is super awkward, you never know what to do. Time to make a wish. Why? It's a goofy tradition. Do I have to? Yes. Fine. Wish I could be Cherry. Just for a day. Time to open gifts. Why do I get the feeling that maybe it's gonna become like a Freaky Friday scenario? God, I just realized it's Friday, so... Yeah, let's do this one. Thanks so much for the gift card. Of course. Because since you gave us half your paycheck a week, I could give a little something back. Whatever. Thank you so much for the cup. No problem. Did you know they gave you discounts when you use that cup for your order? I knew about the free water, but I didn't know that. Jerry, how did you know I wanted this book? Because you only talk about it all the time. Plus, you would have never got it yourself. Unless being good sold it. Okay, haha, yeah, all got jokes. But seriously, Chair, thank you so much. Oh, you know I got you. So, when are we cutting the cake? Wait, why are you laughing? That's a valid question. Also, I just noticed you're wearing a very cute cat t-shirt. And the cake is almost too pretty to eat, but we can cut it now. No, you can cut it. Fine. Can I guess what flavour it is first? Let's go with strawberry. Of course it's strawberry. Okay, somehow I managed to get it right. Hell yeah. Let's cut the cake now before Gray cuts one of us. Oh, sure, somebody's gonna get cut. Oh, we listen to some synthwave brunch? Yes. What song should we listen to? Okay, I have no idea. South Beach Gangsters, Laser Focus, Inner Thoughts, Heartbeat Conflict. I want to go with the South Beach one. Okay, we actually get to have a sample of them. Okay, let's have a listen to them. Okay, very slow build up. I don't like those inner thoughts. Okay, that one sounds kind of cool. I'm not conflicted. Okay, I want to go with this one. I love Heartbeat. And when you went to see them last year, we almost missed them because Roxy was taking selfies. What? Everyone on a friendly needed to see how good I looked. Still a so I couldn't go. Wait, why couldn't you go? Oh, I got tied up with work stuff. That doesn't... You're lying. Around the time your boss died, right? That is mysterious. Yeah, it was. It was a lot. I'm glad you all had fun. And you got this one out of the house for once. Hey, did they ever find out who did it? Let's not talk about that right now. That sounds suspicious. Right. Sorry, Cherry. No, it's fine, Gray. I do need something to wash this cake down with. Do you want something to drink? We can have whatever this is or bottled water. Sure, why not? It's Friday and we got the weekend ahead of us. Do you mind getting me some champagne? Ooh, I think I'll have one too. Bet. I'll be right back. Really didn't mean to bring up her boss. Yeah, she took it pretty hard. Didn't hear from her for like a week. Think she's doing better now, though. Here's a champagne for you and a champagne for you. Thank you. Thanks, Cherry. We should toast. Hard agree. Let's toast to self-love, happiness, good friends. Hell yeah. Friends who are there for you on your best and worst days. And don't judge you for either. To good friends. A little while later, and we're all now very drunk. It's like a TikTok trend where they start the video off where they had their first drink and then cut to later when they're just having their last drink and then I know plastered. I'm not feeling good at all. What's wrong? You didn't roofie me by accident or something? All on purpose? I don't know. Something feels weird. I'm like very dizzy. I hope there wasn't something odd in that cake. All the champagne. I did go to a new bakery. It might have been, because I was fine before I ate it. Tell you what, let's go get you into bed and I'll get you another bottle of water. Okay, thank you, Cher. Or maybe it's that wish coming true. Uh-oh. My hand sent everybody home so you can get some rest. You can go out to eat tomorrow or something to finish celebrating. Thank you so much. I told you, I got you. Go head back to the living room to finish cleaning up. Also just made me realize, maybe there was something in the cake. Maybe this new bakery, has a new ingredient in it that, fulfills wishes and whatnot. Do you want me to stay tonight to make sure you're okay? Yes. With what's about to happen, or at least what I think is about to happen, yes. Never mind, I feel a lot more comfortable with you here in case something goes south. Understood. I'll just sleep on the couch and come check on you until I pass out. Slip out of here in the morning. Do you mind charging my phone? Got it right here on the nightstand. Thank you so much. Call you tomorrow afternoon to check up on you. Now on to Saturday. The rest really did me some good. Feels so much better. Something still feels off. I should go find some clothes and take a shower. Where's all my stuff? Is Cherry still here? Fuck, she's gone. I need to call her to see if something happened last night. Where the fuck is my phone? I know Cherry put on a nice set last night. Fuck. Go wash my face, head to Being Good and see if Roxy knows anything. Pretty sure she's working today. What the? No. No. This is not happening. Not fucking happening. I don't believe it. Hey, it is Freaky Friday. The wish worked. And of course it ends right there. Of course. Wouldn't be a demo without having a cliffhanger. Just when things were starting to get good. Okay, I'm definitely interested. Always love me a good Freaky Friday plot thing. But yeah, definitely got a good premise. Definitely invested in all the characters. Yeah, I like all of it. It's pretty neat. But yeah, don't know how close this game is to being finished yet, but definitely like to check it out whenever it does come out. So yeah, if you guys want to keep an eye on it yourselves and maybe play it when it comes out yourselves, as always, the link will be down in the description below. And yeah, we'll be moving on to the next game.